Good evening. Thank you again for this privilege, and good evening, parents of teenagers listening. Let's look at it this way. If our teenagers are like arrows in the hands of a warrior, then we as parents must not let them miss their target. So, to raise a teen, be prepared to be a warrior. Teenagers are already grappling with various changes in mind, biological maturity, school transitions, friendship negotiations, and social pressures. This leaves them feeling overwhelmed and sometimes confused. They struggle so much to understand themselves. This triggers shyness, the tendency to want to hide. They prefer to talk less, and they have unsettled emotions. What is required for us to do as teen parents? We must help our teenagers become active participants in their lives. When we are talking to them, our conversations should not be too lengthy. We should not ask them direct questions. We should bring up topical issues to open up conversations, not just direct questions and expect them to be free with you. Oh no, they'll be quiet. The adolescent age comes with a lot of storms and stress. The natural changes teenagers experience brings about dramatic changes that might be negative, and they might bring about problematic behaviors. Raising the teen, you must have enough dexterity as a parent. You must be curious about your teenager's world. You must be present, and you must be willing to talk less and listen more. You must know their tribe, that is their relationship. You must remain calm in the winds of change. You must be ready to respect and trust your teen. One of the reasons there are conflicts in the teen-parent relationship is that the teens feel the parents treat them like babies and rarely understand them, while the parents on their part fail to recognize that a new season has emerged and newer parental skills need to be deployed, as well as creating a strong support system that will help them. Indeed, parents who are struggling socially or have spiritual challenges will always be at loggerheads with their teenagers. Parents need to check their stress level so that they can raise a flourishing and leading teenager. What do you need to do to raise your teenager? You need to be intentional, take proper measures to guide them. Help your teenagers identify let them get their true identity and purpose. Bob Proctor says, you don't decide what your purpose is in life, you discover it. Your purpose is the real reason for living. If you have a confused teenager, the onus is on the parent to be intentional and help that teenager identify who he or she is. You must help them distill their personal values, their mission, and their vision. When you get into a company, the company has a mission statement. Help them create the identity statement, which is likened to a mission statement. This will serve as a guide for their living. Be intentional about them journaling their dreams, who they want to be, their dreams of the day and the dreams of the night. Journaling at the teen age is very key because it helps them, and it's like a dialogue for them. They jot down their positive experiences, and it can boost their level of alertness, enthusiasm, their determination, attentiveness, and energy levels. It also frees them up so that they can be better off teenagers. You can also help them with affirmations. I know my own teenage son, I taught him much more earlier. So whenever he's going through those issues, I say, remember we had a son-mother discussion, so please adhere to that. You need to teach them that they are brands and they must be willing to develop the right perspective and the right values towards life. Help your teenagers boost their confidence. Encourage them to look into their hearts. Carl Jung said, one who looks outside dreams, but one who looks inside awakes. Awaken your teenager. Highlight to them the need to make bold and informed decisions as they are already building their future by taking decisions. Remind your teenagers that not taking decisions or making timid decisions will affect them adversely. As a teen parent, you must be willing to be intentional as you are the most influential person in their life. It is very important you lay a strong foundation before the window of opportunity closes. The lack of an authentic early years influencer is the bedrock to faulty behaviors of teenagers. So it's not always that, oh, the teenagers' behavior has changed because of all the changes they've experienced. Sometimes it's also the parents who need to check themselves. At this stage, the teenagers turn away, searching for authentic influencers. Some turn to friends, some turn to their peers, some turn to older adults, who might mislead them. Teenagers have their plates already full. So please, parents, help them to establish their identity. Assist them because they are struggling to become independent while following family and school rules. Parents, you are encouraged to talk to your teenagers about social problems. Talk to them about depression. Talk to them about bullying. Talk to them about sexual activity, drug abuse, social media, peer pressure, and screen violence. Teach them to build morals, help them connect with their values. Indeed, help them design their lives. Encourage them and let them channel their zest to life accordingly. Teach them to lead their lives instead of merely accepting it. Develop in them the fighter spirit. Let them become dogged. When the teenager sees you are interested in them, they will love you the more. Parents, help the teen generation fulfill their dreams. Desist from raising your teenagers using the old school methods or trying to correct the gaps you had while growing up. Raise a global teen. Seek help if need be. Get mentors, get coaches to guide them through their teen years. Remember, teens prefer their friends. Knowing their tribe will help a great deal. And how a teen turns out in terms of happiness, academic success, leadership skills, and meaningful relationship is whether at least one parent, an adult, shows up consistently in their life. Parents, it's your encouragement to raise a global teenager. Thank you.